my motor cut off. I don't know what happened, bro.
I got some bad news. I'm gonna have to get rid of this KTM.
Let's go for a ride. Subscribe today.
First off, before I tell you the bad news and why I'll probably be getting rid of this KTM, make sure you're wearing the gear to stay safe out there. And I have links to all my awesome gear, like my ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet with the automatic tint shield, my airbag vest I never leave home without, help keep me safe, shorty gloves, pants, boots. Links to all my gears in the description and comment section of this video. I'm telling you this right here, man, that I do not trust this bike. I have not had any problems thus far.
Uh-oh, my motor cut off. I don't know what happened, bro.
But I just saw where a motovlogger by the name of Life Well Ridden that has a 2021 690 SMC R, and guess what? His engine exploded. Yes, that's right. His engine exploded after 7,000 miles, and he had a 6,000 mile full service, paid good money at the KTM dealership, only to have his engine blow up. Now, I don't think there's much difference from the 2021 to this 2024. It's the latest generation. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if anything's changed, but from what my understanding, there was something that should have been tightened in the engine that wasn't, that came from the factory. And so that was the problem. But I'll tell you this, one of the reasons why I never bought this bike in the past was because there was a motovlogger, I think back in 2016 or something, by the name of Riding with Tom, that bought a 690 Endura R. And his engine blew up and it left him stranded in the outback because he's out in Australia. And ever since I saw that, and he never bought another KTM after that, he ended up getting Yamahas, which I don't blame him. I said, I'm not going to get a KTM. And I've been waiting for Japan to make something similar to this bike, but they refuse to. Heck, they won't even buy, most of the Japanese companies won't even make a supermoto, man. You only got, what, Suzuki and Kawasaki that has a supermoto, and Suzuki's DRZ 400 is ancient. That's a 90s bike, man. They need to update it already. Kawasaki is the cool one that came out with, but they need to come out with a 690, something that compares to this. But I'm telling you this, guys, is that I'll probably keep this to early next year. And then I'm going to I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and probably sell it. And it's a shame because I put some sick mods on here. Did a full build series. If you want to see the full build series, I'll include a link in the top right corner to the playlist. This LITHIUM exhaust, or however you say that. Sick exhaust. Beautiful. Some of the stuff was provided from companies and whatnot, sponsored by companies, but I spent about $2,000 of my own money in parts. But I'll tell you, the only reason I bought this bike was because I got a $2,000 discount off of it. A sale that was going on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought this bike. Not at no $13,000. I'll tell you that, man. Like I told you, in my opinion, they should be no more than $10,000. And really, me paying $11,500 was really crazy, in my opinion, because I paid $9,200 for this, and this is still more fun, in my opinion. Is better than this bike in the sense that it's 80 pounds lighter, it's easier to wheelie, no electronic rider aids. It feels wicked. This bike is wicked too. Don't get me wrong, man. When you mod it, it's powerful, it's fun, everything. But the electronic rider aids, I don't like it. I don't like the electronic rider aids on this bike. You don't need it on a 690. It's stupid, man. I got a my MTL7. That's one of the reasons why I love this bike, is it doesn't have the stupid electronic rider aids. You can buy this bike brand new in 2024 with no freaking rider aids on this thing, man. And it's awesome. Bottom end grunt good. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need it on the 690. KTM, you don't need to put the extra crap. Lower the price and take the electronic rider aids off, man. I'm telling you. You guys are telling me I need to get a stupid dongle for $110 or something to put on here to remove the ABS, the front ABS or something. And so I don't have to freaking turn the traction control off every time I ride, which I did a video recently on that telling you that one of the reasons why I don't like this bike. Don't get me wrong, I love riding this bike. It's fun, everything, man. It rips. It's cool. But I'm telling you, the electronic grade stuff crap ruins it for me, man. And then hearing reports of engines blowing up. I mean, come on. Leave a comment below for those of you guys that have a KTM, if you had any problems or anything, or if you didn't have any problems. Leave a comment below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Because, you know, the reason why I was hesitant on getting a KTM, like I said, is because they were, I've heard so many reports of people having problems with the KTMs and whatnot. And you know, well-known motovloggers that chronicled their problems they had. And I'll tell you, one of the biggest problems with KTM is that if it does go in the shop, it's in there for the next couple of months, man. Kind of like Ducatis, and, you know, their European bikes, because they got to wait for parts. You know what I'm saying? And that guy, Life Well Ridden, he said his is going to be in there for a couple of months. So that's his only bike. He's out of a bike for basically the riding season there in Illinois. So I feel for him. It sucks. He said he doesn't have any trust in the bike, even if they fix it. In my opinion, he should just go ahead and sell it and get him a YZ, baby. But I'll tell you what sucks about the new YZ 450FX is they actually pretty much turned it into a WR450F, man. They softened the suspension on it, did some other things. It's not as wicked as this 2019 is, man. This has got this is the same bike as the motocross version with the stiffer suspension for the track, which is great for the street, having that stiffer suspension. They softened the freaking suspension on the new YZ 450FX. So I'm glad I didn't sell this and get a new one, man, because I'd have been real upset to get a soft suspension and have to upgrade that and all that. You know, that's why I love this bike, because I didn't have to do much to it, man. I put about about 1,500 in upgrades on this bike. That's it. This one, thousands. I put a couple of thousand, but if I had to pay for all the parts I did on this, it would have been a lot more, by probably like $3,500 in mods, man. But it is sick, though. It looks beautiful. It is good looking. But I have to say, in terms of looks, I think it looks a little bit marginally better than the YZ, but that looks are subjective. But it is a gorgeous bike, but it's getting sold probably early next year, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll ride out this year, finish out the year with it. And if I got problems, KTM's better hope that I don't have problems with this bike, because I am going to light up YouTube with videos of the problems if I have any problems with it. I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot. Trust me, they better pray that I don't have problems with this bike, because it'll be all over the internet everywhere, telling people not to buy KTM. I hope not, because I hear some of you guys out there that haven't had any problems, and that's what I'm hoping for. So I don't know, man. Leave a comment below, and if I do sell this, which I most likely will early next year, who do I replace it with? I wanted to I should probably try a Triumph Street Triple or the Speed Triple. Probably, I don't know, maybe either one of those bikes I hear is pretty sick. But the Street Triple will probably be kind of similar to the MTL7. So maybe I'll probably do the Speed Triple or something. But I don't need a liter bike. I don't really need a faster bike. I just want a torque-rich bike. I thought about going old school, getting an older bike, getting like a VMAX. See if I can find one, even though they're discontinued. But them things are torque-rich, boy. I want a torque-rich bike. I don't care about top end, because I don't ride track. I ride the street. Stoplight to stoplight, ripping in the back roads. You don't need top end for that. You need torque. Torque in mid-range, baby, like the MTL7 and this YZ, which is a torque beast. Easier to wheelie on this bike. Way easier to wheelie on this than this, man. This one, the electronic rider aids make it tougher to wheelie, man. If they took that crap off of this bike, it'd be probably easy to pull a wheelie up on this. But it's irritating with the electronic rider aids, man. I don't know, guys. A lot of you guys said, Psycho Cruiser, you stupid for getting a KTM. Yeah, you're right, man. But I took one for the channel. But so far I haven't had problems, so I can't complain. I don't know. We'll see. It's still early in the game. I haven't even had a first service on this, but I've been hella hard on this bike, man. I've been treating this bike like it's a Japanese bike. Cause all my bikes right off the start, I rip on them, never had any problems. This one, I've been ripping the hell out of it on this bike, man. Woo! And You know, you're not supposed to do that in the braking period, but I've never had a problem with the Japanese bikes, you know, being rough on them early on. But this one could come back to bite me, you know what I'm saying? But I better get out while the getting is good. What bike do you think I should get, man? You think I know I said I never buy a Harley Davidson, but maybe I should get one and infiltrate the Harley Davidson community and get and share the experience with you guys. Wear some chaps and join a club and have people crack on me for wearing gear and not being a squid like them. You know what I'm saying? But then I don't know, they might get upset if I do that, man. Make a joke out of their community or something. So that's probably not a wise thing to do, you know. Especially when you got some real tough guys out there in the Harley Davidson community. Make sure to hit thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell symbol so you get notified when my new videos released. But I release new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Till next time.